Okay, let's get started with our maths. Now, this one is our M3 worksheet, so I want you to get this out in front of you. Once you have that, please write the date 27-5-2020. Okay, maths date. And then flip it around and write your name. Once you have done that, you can come back to me and we will get started with our worksheet. Okay, the first thing that they ask you to do is to practice writing the word 15. Now here they show you how to write it. So, f, t, n. 15. You go write it 3 more times. So pause the video and go write the word 15 3 more times. Good, when you're done with that, we are going to start with our bonds of 15. That means which friend goes together to get to the number 15. So 3 plus what gives me 15? Now, this is actually where it would be great to use your ruler. I just wish I had any idea what I did with mine. Okay. So I would suggest using your ruler as a number line. So I'm just going to draw myself one quickly so that I can show you. This is your ruler, pretend. It starts with 0, it ends with 30. Now they are saying 3 plus what gives me 15. So I number up to 15. Because I know my answer will be 15, so it can't go any higher. So I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so this is where I end because I know that this is my answer. They say 3 plus what gives me 15? So I start with 3. That's the first thing they ask for. 3 plus what gives me 15? So how many times must I jump before I get to 15? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 3 plus 12 gives me 15. I want you to do the same with the next one. 14 plus what gives me 15? Put your pencil on the 14. Now, count. How many times must you jump from 14 to 15? And then write in that answer. Good, the next one. 7 plus what gives me 15? Do the same. Put your pencil on the 7. How many times do you have to jump to get to 15? You can pause in between. I'm just going to carry on reading the sums. Next one, 6 plus 15. Do the same. Pencil on the 6. How many times do you jump to get to 15? Next one, 10 plus 15. Then 11 plus 15. Oh no, I'm reading it wrong. 11 plus what gives me 15? I'm so sorry. So 14 plus what gives me 15? 7 plus what gives me 15? 6 plus what gives me 15? 10 plus what gives me 15? 11 plus what gives me 15? So your pencil is on 11. How many times do you bounce to get to 15? Next, 1 plus what gives me 15? Next, 4 plus what gives me 15? Next one, 5 plus what gives me 15? How many times must I bounce from 5 to get to 15? Next, 12 plus what will give me 15? Work it out the same way. Next, 8 plus what will give me 15? How many times must I bounce from 8 to get to 15? Next, 9 plus what gives me 15? Next one, 2 plus what will give me 15? So how many times must I bounce from 2 to get to 15? And then the last one, 13 plus 1. Plus what gives me 15? Okay, so once you're finished with this part and you have filled in all of them, they say, know your number bonds. Now, you can go look at all of the answers that you wrote in here and find which one matches in this little 15 train. So who is the friend that needs to go with to get on the train? For 5, what did you get here? 5 plus what gives me 15? I'm hoping it was this one because that's the correct answer. So 10 plus 5 gives me 15, so I can also say 5 plus 10 gives me 15. Next one, what plus 9 gives me 15? Have a look here. Here it says 9 plus what will give me 15? And the answer is 6. 9 plus 6 gives me 15. Okay, next, so here at the bottom, 9 plus what gives me 15? 6. So 6 and 9 must go to the train together to get on. Otherwise, they can't get onto the 15 train. Who is 2's friend? Who does 2 need to get on the train? I'm so sorry, my cat is being crazy today. Okay. 2's friend will be the one that you wrote here. If your answer was 13, it is correct. Now, who is 15's friend? Grade 2, nothing. Because as soon as you start plussing with anything, the number gets higher. And we want to stop at 15. So 15 plus 0 gives me 15. Okay, 7 plus what? So that would be the answer that you wrote here. If you wrote 8, it is correct. 7 and 8 go together to get onto the 15 train. 1 plus what? Here it is. 1 plus 14. Then 3 plus what gives me 15? We already filled that one in. 12. And then the last one on the train. Who is 4's friend that he needs to go with to get onto the 15 train? Here it is. 4 plus 11. Good. That is something that you are going to have to remember, and later it's just kind of going to form into your mind. But these are some of those things that it's like the times table. If you don't study it, there's no easy hack to get it done. Okay, then the last 2 things that they ask from you on the worksheet, they say to count in even numbers up to 20. Remember grade 2. Even numbers are numbers that can be shared equally. Those are all of my numbers that end in a 0, a 2, a 4, a 6, or a 8. I'm so sorry, Gretchen. My cat is playing. Okay. And odd numbers are numbers that cannot share equally. And those are any number that ends in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Okay, so I want you to go try those 2 at the bottom on your own. We have done odd and even before. Try to remember these little sayings and which numbers belong to which group. Okay, and then we are moving on to our science, the last activity, where we are going to be introducing and talking about mammals.